and welcome to the very special Christmas episode of the Free Speech Podcast. We're back once again. Listen, you've been supporting us all through the year. If you like this, please tell a friend and subscribe. We want to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. We've got 973 subscribers. We appreciate each and every one of you. So thank you so much and enjoy the podcast.
So hit that subscribe button.
And remember to share.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby, we're back. Omicron can't stop us any longer. Leo got it. Mooch got it. The immigrants didn't get it. We survived. It's the Free Speech Podcast. Welcome back, everyone. How you all doing?
I'm good, man. I'm fresh. Fresh as a daisy.
Where did you immigrate from? You're born in Pimlico.
Did I say immigrants?
Yeah.
What?
Or migrants. I don't
Migrants.
know. Yeah.
What do you call it when your dad's not from here?
Don't know.
Yeah, well then. Anyway, Leo got Omicron, and so did Mooch.
Well, we got it, but we're over it now.
Yeah, well, you ruined it. We would have gone to 1,000 subs if you'd done the podcast on time. Also, we paid Vittorio twice now.
Yeah. Is that a Christmas
Yeah, and we
bonus?
only got 3 clips from the Dapper one.
And there's funny stuff in that.
Yeah, funny stuff. Mooch, how have you been?
I've been good, man. I'm enjoying not having to spend Christmas with my family, and just
Why don't you have to spend Christmas with your family?
Well, I told them I had Omicron, and they were like, "Okay, cool. Well, you have to isolate for a few days." And I went, "Okay, yeah, I probably do." But now I've tested negative on some lateral flow tests. I'm just going to stay at home with my family instead of drive across the country.
That's incredible because Nico and Darius were absolutely fine to meet us, even though we're still shedding Omicron virus.
You better not be.
We are super immune. Me and Darius.
They say.
Super immune. Natural immunity is the best immunity. Remember that. You
So
heard it here first.
have you had no coronavirus yet?
I had it like I had it probably 4 months ago or some
Right.
shit.
Yeah, I had it in August.
How can you get it twice?
Omicron's different. You don't get as much.
You know how you can get the flu?
It's different. It's not real.
Like there's different variants of the flu. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
How
it
did
felt
you
like
feel
a
with
cold.
it?
I had a sore throat. I had to cancel my shows, so I was annoyed about losing that money. And I had a sore throat and a runny nose.
How did it compare to the Edinburgh Omicron?
Oh, Edinburgh, I thought I was going to die. It was like the worst COVID.
And yet you still did your shows.
I didn't know I had COVID. I didn't know I had COVID. All I knew was I was making about $1,000 a show. So
I don't know what could be possibly wrong with me. I've lost my sense of taste and smell. I feel like I'm about to die, and I
show
need
must go on.
and I need an incubator to perform with. What could it possibly be?
yeah, but I was doing lateral flows and they were coming back negative.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. No, I did
Everyone who did Hate It Live got Omicron.
I did lateral flows and they came back negative. So I thought I must have the flu that's going round that turned out to be coronavirus. Anyway,
This is the Christmas edition.
so we're gonna answer the long. This is something that came up on a couple of podcasts ago. Apparently, Darius says penguin biscuits, popular chocolate biscuit in the UK. They're just bourbon biscuits, but they cover them with chocolate. And if you scrape the chocolate off, they've still got bourbon written on the actual biscuit.
That's right.
And it's blown my mind, and it's blown a lot of people's minds on Twitter. And so we're going to take the chocolate off penguin biscuits.
You
and
got
see
a
if-
plate to put the chocolate on it. You can't just mess it up.
I'm going to eat the chocolate.
This is the
Okay.
exciting content you get from the Free Speech Podcast.
We're hoping to get picked up by Newsnight to present it after this.
Now-
Darius, can you move your bottle out of the way?
These penguins were bought from Tesco
I'll take
just
mine
this
out
afternoon.
myself, please. Get that Omicron
Could
thing
you cough
away
on
from
mine?
me.
Just,
£1 with a club card, £1.10 without a club card. Let's read the questions before. Who is a penguin's faivourite
The questions.
family member?
That's not a question, Darius.
Who is a penguin's favourite family member?
I don't know.
Aunt Antarctica.
that's very good.
Oh, yeah.
Pun man lives.
Why can't penguins play football?
This is where Paul Man got his material.
Why can't penguins play football?
I don't know.
They got no legs.
They got webbed feet.
These are both clever answers, but
Wait.
wrong. Because there's snowball.
The snowball.
Oh.
How do penguins get around?
In the penguinmobile.
Waddle.
No, it's a joke. It says bicycle, but it'd be better if it said bicycle, because then That'd be included in the pun.
Yeah.
What did it say?
I like to ride my
on a-
icicle.
Bit icicle.
On a that's.
Oh wait, what's Nico's one?
Why are penguins so good racing car drivers?
Because they're willing to race in countries that restrict human rights and have.
Because they're fish-tastic.
No, because they're always in pole position.
Oh, that's a good one.
Pole. Oh, North Pole. South Pole.
Anyway, we're opening these penguins now.
I'm eating mine.
Well, how are you going to prove it's not from COVID?
That's why
You know
I say
what?
you got to flake the chocolate off.
I like
you
to
gotta
live in
flake the
mystery.
chocolate. Well, I can eat the chocolate off my teeth.
I can suck it off.
Who taught you to do that? Was it Brian Singer?
Oh yeah, so usual suspects. Whilst Leo licks off the chocolate, usual suspects director Bryan Singer as this week come out in Variety as
Well, I don't think he came out. He got accused.
being accused of allegedly being a groomer. I don't know if he's a pedo.
Well, the thing is, like, I mean, the thing is, the photos look dodgy as fuck because that kid looks about 13. You know what I mean? Like, so if you scroll down on that. I
don't know who Bryan
article.
Singer is. Who's
So he's
Bryan
the
Singer?
director of X-Men and stuff like that.
Everyone's just eating their penguins now.
I'm trying to get the chocolate off.
It looks like a bourbon though.
Yeah, obviously it doesn't have bourbon written on it, I
It
think.
does have bourbon written on it.
I'm not sure.
It does.
Scroll down. There's a quite incriminating picture of Brian. Yeah, look at that.
Oh my God.
Kid looks about 10. So that's he met this kid. He was 43.
Which
and-
one-
I don't know. He's dressed older.
Which one's Bryan Singer?
yeah,
He's dressed age appropriate.
Which one is Bryan Singer?
the old one.
What, the one in the suit?
No, the the one who looks like Will Ferrell.
They both look like Will Ferrell. They look like he looks like an older. That looks like a son and his father.
Yeah.
I can't get over
Can I just say,
Leo's like how Leo is.
penguins are really nice.
Listen, we're going to get a lot more female viewers after this episode, Mooch.
Your fiance is a lucky lady.
Yeah.
So he directed what, X-Men?
X-Men, yeah. And other stuff as well.
Uh-oh. You can see the bee in here.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We should have thought about this before we came up with this.
That's
And-
why I was saying
you
you
get
should
the
just
chocolate off?
scrape the chocolate off.
Yeah, but where's the flavour in that? You're wasting valuable penguin.
You can then eat it afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on a plate.
Do you reckon a club biscuit is also just one of these, but just with more
No,
Nah, club's different shape.
I
I
can't
don't know
see
if
it.
you guys noticed, but the bottom of a cheesecake is digestive biscuits.
What?
We have to
Yeah.
eat the
Or it's,
top to
uh,
figure it out.
Graham cracker. Graham cracker.
You know what? Maybe it's just
Okay.
easier to Google a penguin biscuit. So that
Look, we've started this experiment. We're going to finish it.
I don't think any chocolate's actually coming off.
yeah,
Can you see bourbon on yours?
I could, but I've eaten it now.
Well,
Fuck's sake.
What's the point then, Darren?
It was too delicious. Why?
This is like one of these things you'll never know because, oh, geez, right, Leo's going in.
do you want to explain the Bryan Singer thing?
So he's a nonce, or
We're less prepared than we usually are this week, but it is Christmas.
Oh, because we're normally so prepared.
but we normally don't lick biscuits on it.
I don't know why we decided to open up with this strong thing. It's fine. It's fine. So this
Wow.
guy is allegedly been shagging this guy. Allegedly.
So Bryan Singer,
How old is that kid then?
so he's 18 there.
He's 18.
Oh,
But he obviously
fair
looks
enough.
younger.
What's the story? That
So
he's
what's the
not?
what's the big deal?
So this kid went out with Bryan Singer for ages. But Bryan Singer was 43, the kid was 18.
What's the problem?
So the kid says he's like young and he was like sort of groomed or whatever, and yeah, he's done. I mean, it doesn't really. He says it was traumatizing, and he saw Bryan Singer assault someone like physically, not sexually or whatever. But it all just seemed like, seemed like somebody just moaning. Not to belittle any of the Me Too people, but a lot of it.
He wasn't in the Me Too movement.
Yeah, but it's kind of a Me Too type thing. Just like when that lassie went on the date with, what's his name? What's that Indian American?
Aziz.
Aziz Ansari. And she's all like, oh, we went on a date and he chose white wine, but I like red wine. It's like, well, I bet he paid for it as well. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see the issue. Like, I mean, he looks really, really young. This guy.
yeah.
But if he's 18, he's got his own agency and he's an adult. It's a
Yeah.
bit creepy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, if I was going out with an 18-year-old, I bet you'd be like...
But I think that. But I also
Depends
think,
how fit she is.
I do also
she'd be
think
really fit.
in the gay community, I don't think this is
Even the ugly ones are fit.
I don't think in the gay community this is frowned upon.
Nico just sitting back thinking, I don't want to be associated with this.
Yeah.
So wait.
Hey,
So what,
Brian Singer, better hope we're on the jury.
So wait. And so this man is complaining about what? What's the main,
I don't even know what the
what's the
story
main
is.
Why
gist
did
of
you
the
not
article?
read the story? I sent it to you because I couldn't be bothered reading it myself.
All right, I read the story.
Well,
This
then
is-
you read the
all right,
story.
this is a story. This kid he was 18, he looked about 15, and then he tried it on with, and then Brian Singer was like, I'll make you famous if you suck my dick. And he went, that sounds like a good deal. And he sucked his dick. Then halfway through, Brian Singer was like, I've had enough of you sucking my dick now. He's like, oh, he's used me. Yeah.
Is that what happened?
That's what happened.
Or this is your
No,
made-
that's what happened.
That's how Darius got in this podcast. Like, yeah, that happened. So, what's the fashion designer who got killed by his ex-lover, who's also like started seeing him when he was like 16 or something?
I don't know that.
I can't remember, but like they did a thing. Not I can't.
What,
Was it
Versace?
Versace?
Versace.
Was it
He was
Versace?
shot in Miami. Yeah.
Yeah. That one. He's got a sister as well.
Yeah.
Nutella.
The problem is you're
And,
going to
like,
lick the bee
Did
off
you
with
just
the
say
chocolate.
Did you just say Nutella?
It's-
Nutella Versace.
Nutella Versace.
Donatella.
Nutella Versace. Can you get the chocolate off? I'm nowhere with this.
Yeah, I'm just going to
But yeah, so the same sort of thing. The Versace was seeing this young kid until the kid got too old or whatever, and then
A
dumped him.
DiCaprio.
And then dumped him, and the kid it was a man then went back and killed him,
Which is wrong.
which is wrong. But then
wait,
We
hang on.
don't
This is-
condone the murder of your previous lovers.
Wait, this is the proper Versace, the real Versace.
Yeah.
He was killed by his previous lover.
it wasn't a
this-
fake.
yeah,
It wasn't
yeah.
a fake from Dubai.
Yeah.
It's quite funny, I thought.
Yeah, I liked it. I'm
Fake
just
Versace.
googling.
I never knew that. I thought he just died. How old was Versace when he died?
50 or something, 60.
Yeah, 50.
So he was
Gunshot.
murdered.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Darius is doing lines of penguins.
This is exactly what I told you to do in the beginning. That's why I asked now if Mooch got a plate, because you're gonna dirty this studio, man.
No, I'm not. I'm going to
Put it
do
on
it.
there, yeah.
I'm not seeing anything on this. The biscuit seems to be disintegrating under my tongue.
Yeah, because you're licking off the bee and you're licking off the.
Is that Versace there?
That was Versace, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Darius' dad.
Yeah.
What? That's the real Versace?
I think so.
So who's the white man with grey hair? That's Karl
Oh, that's
Karl
Ralph
Lagerfeld.
Lauren and Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, okay. I never knew Versace looked like this.
He wa-
So yeah, Versace's South Beach mansion became the unofficial shrine.
What else has been happening in
So
the
is it a
world?
bit of a non-story, this Ryan
think
Singer
so.
thing?
Well, I think there's going to be loads and loads more
Well,
of this.
he probably met the kid when he was under 18. That's probably why it's a story.
No, because
Says
the
in
kid
the-
says he met him when he was 18.
Yeah, and also they say, because the kid describes the sort of MO, so men would bring these young guys to Brian Singer and all these other rich people, but they'd be vetted to make sure they're legal. So it's like Epstein Island, but
Legal.
standards.
legal Epstein Island.
Sorry.
Borderline legal Epstein Island.
Should we do these crackers and get some Christmas hats on so we look vaguely Christmassy?
The problem is when you scrape off the thing.
You scrape off the bee.
Yeah.
The biscuit seems to just turn into the chocolate.
Yeah.
You can't lick the chocolate off. This is how they hide the secret.
Well, I think this is the thing. It's probably a rumor spread by Big Money Penguin in order for you to buy penguins and try and eat them, and then you never know. If it's
Maybe
true.
if you melt the chocolate in the microwave.
Maybe.
Darius
is like, you should have been an archaeologist, Darius.
This should be your YouTube channel video. Today we're going to. Oh shit!
Today on Time Team.
Yeah.
This is where I've got so far with the biscuit.
Science with Darius.
Can you see a bee?
I can't see nothing.
Do you want to bring it closer to the camera?
I thought this would be a lot easier. I'm not
Bring
going to
it,
lie.
Darius. Bring it closer to that camera there.
Okay. Well, you can't see anything at the moment. It's just flat.
Okay. Well, Well, bring it back a bit.
We handle all the big conspiracies. All the big conspiracies on the
It's
show.
focusing on my eyes because
Yeah.
it can see my eyes, so I'll cover my eyes.
No, it's on manual focus, so don't worry.
Oh, wait,
right.
it's coming. I can see it coming.
The bee.
I can see the biscuit outline coming.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I just need to be careful not to scrape away the top layer of biscuit when I'm scraping away the chocolate.
Yeah.
This is probably our worst podcast yet, I'd say.
Well, you know what? We're ill.
We
We're
were
sick.
good at one point. We were on it and
Please,
The one thing I noticed, did you find Omicron made you like a bit slower and like sort of thicker? I definitely got thicker, and I'm still a bit thick.
yeah, I can tell.
Are
I
you
can't-
serious?
I can't really talk.
No.
I'm
I think.
jumbling up my words and stuff.
I thought you meant thick. as
Okay,
in-
the problem is when you scrape off
Big
the
booty.
chocolate, you scrape off the top layer of the bee. We have
I
to
don't
melt
think
it.
it says. Why don't we just Google it?
Why don't you just Google it, Mooch?
Fine.
Darius, there's no bourbon in here.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
it's
you,
a bourbon.
look at it. It looks like a bourbon as well.
But does it have bourbon written on it? Our penguin,
Look at that.
penguin
Who wants to win some penguins?
biscuits.
I'll send them to you.
Bourbon.
Oh, I gave away the mask.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, yes. Is a penguin biscuit a bourbon? Penguin bars are merely bourbon biscuits covered in chocolate.
But
That's confirmed.
According to Google.
There you go.
Check fact checkers.
McVitie's
Yeah,
replied.
check Snopes.
Or Reuters fact.
Have they got bourbon written on them?
Yeah.
But it says McVitie's replied, "Hi there, thanks for your message. The biscuits within the penguin is the same as a bourbon." Jeez, that's not correct language, but the chocolate and filling is different. So the biscuit's the same, but does it have bourbon written on it?
Apparently not.
Oh,
Look,
so it doesn't have bourbon written on it.
What?
it's a bourbon biscuit, but doesn't have bourbon.
Well, then it's not a bourbon biscuit because bourbons always have bourbon written on them.
I reckon you should melt it for real, Darius. Melt it in the microwave.
I'm gonna melt one in the microwave tonight. That was a mistake eating those ball. Actually, it's Christmas time.
It's party time.
I'll tell you what was good. Spiderman No Way Home was brilliant.
Where do you watch it?
I watched it at the Peck'n'Plex. £5 every day for any movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mental.
That's a
That's
great. Yeah, that's a great cinema, man.
Yeah.
It's really good.
So cheap.
But
Yeah.
the film itself, I have to say, it was excellent, and it's gone down, I believe, as the largest ever box office opening, most successful movie of all time, probably for Marvel, bigger than Endgame, I believe. And you know why? They didn't try to stuff diversity politics or any stupid message down anyone's throat. They just did a good film. And ironically, it's
But
pretty-
isn't Mary Jane?
yeah, but
mixed?
it's like, yeah, but that's the thing. It has a diverse cast, but it's not like, oh, hey, look, I'm black and I'm the hero. It's just like, oh, you've got a black. Even Leo and I have a black friend, right? People can have black friends. We're not friends with you just because you're black. I mean, that is one of the. Right, no, but I'm saying it. It's like that. Like
You're actually both. In fact, all three of you are diversity quota friends of mine.
Yeah, and you, Honky, are my diversity friend, but it's just a white one.
Yeah.
I don't hang around with many whites.
yeah.
That's
What?
it.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's really good. If you're thinking of a film to go and watch,
Is it suitable for 4-year-olds?
yeah, it's honestly it's wicked. It's like there's nothing like, well, how violent are you allowed to get?
How violent is your 4-year-old?
No. What's the rating on it? Is it PG? Is
I
it
think
what?
it's- I
Is
think
it
it's
everyone?
I think it's a 12A or something.
Oh, okay.
So that doesn't sound that suitable for a 4-year-old.
Why
I mean,
not?
just looking at how numbers work.
Yeah, I think it's suitable.
Oh,
I remember when I was 15, 14, 15, me and my mate, my mum took us to see Gorillas in the Mist, right? And it was rated 15. And like my mate he was like 2 weeks away from his 15th birthday. This is in Dumfries, and they wouldn't let him in.
It has
They
cinemas
wouldn't-
in Dumfries?
Yeah, they got a cinema in Dumfries.
That's impressive, man.
They got a cinema in Dumfries.
And they've got
They
a
got-
swimming pool.
They got shoes in Barbados.
Yeah.
Got cutlery. that's in London.
Nah, these from Barbados.
Your soles all worn away. You need new trainers.
These were made in Barbados.
Oh, that's brilliant. I don't know.
But yeah, they wouldn't let us into the cinema
why?
because my mate was like 2 weeks away from his 15th birthday.
Yeah, what if the police had raided them?
Oh
and then-
man, see people who follow rules like that I just got.
I'll
I've got
tell you
time.
about people who follow rules. That reminds me.
That guy
Bring up
on
that fucking nerd on the plane.
Darius put the link in the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Some nerd who's gone on Twitter.
The worst.
Like that's like it's just like remember when you were at school and it's like everyone's like I'm telling on you and you thought at least when I finish school that will be the end of it. No one's gonna be like I'm gonna tell on you. Then you got dweebs like this guy.
Can he not get in trouble for taking pictures of people though?
No, they're in a public space, so technically
You can take pictures of random people just like that.
It's creepy. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think it's illegal.
How is steering illegal, but this isn't? 'Cause this is worse than steering.
Yeah,
Because this is there forever.
He's done sexually invasive photos.
Yeah, let's
That's
report
an
him to the police.
invasion of privacy.
He's upskirting.
Yeah, he's upskirting.
Up nostriling.
Yeah.
Aiden, you nonce.
Skirting boarding.
So
Yeah, read what he said.
spotted at and he's tagged in United Terminal at SFO. I've been in 4 airports this week, and far more travellers flaunt the mask regulations in US airports versus the Canadian ones. I hope I'm not sitting next to her on this red eye.
That's not the worst one though. He did his whole like chain of them. There's one where he's like this
one.
What a
I've asked the
dweeb.
gentleman behind me to cover his nose politely, and was summarily laughed at.
Yeah, because you're a fucking gimp.
No
Like
action.
470, blah blah blah. So he tries to rat this guy out. But what I'm pissed
Baby,
off
now you
at.
gotta read it. No action at all from the staff members. I've asked for support.
Please, excuse
After
me.
2 years, we're all tired of this, but this is why we can't have nice things.
Excuse me, could you give me some support, please?
Yeah.
Like, I'm asking a passenger to cover his nose with his mask, which he is. He's
It's
covering his
covered.
nose.
It's a nose. He's just got quite a big
Jesus
nose.
Christ.
Like,
Man.
like, he's got- that is covered, isn't it?
Yeah, he's just got a big nose. So
You know-
this guy's being anti-Semitic. That is disgusting.
Absolutely.
Okay, Leo. Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Listen, I got a big nose as well.
What?
What a dweeb.
Meanwhile, the actual children on the flight are compliant. Age truly is not. Look, but the guy's he's just doing this.
You can't just take pictures of people. That's
he's
wrong, man.
trying like, you need to understand, this is going to
In a
fuck up.
public place.
This is going to fuck
Trust
up
me, I've been
someone's-
through it with the police and the courts a few times. You're allowed to hide in a tree and take photos in a public place.
Are you?
No. Well, I don't know about the hiding in a tree, but you're allowed to take photos in a public place.
Yeah, but not in someone's house.
No.
No.
But if their house is in a public city. So this,
But this guy is trying to fuck up people's Christmases. Everyone here is traveling home for the holidays.
the fucking
and
worst.
what an absolute bell piece this guy.
and also
Look at him.
he's been on 4 flights. Why is he's been on 4 flights? In
And
the
he's
last,
got
why is he on
2
4
masks
flights?
on as well.
Why is he on 4 flights? If he's worried about coronavirus, like he's the guy spreading it. Nobody needs to go on 4 flights. Do his fucking Zoom call. You know what I mean? Whatever twee indie fucking music you're making with a keyboard, just fucking do it from home.
Oh God, look at his picture.
And he's called Anal Man.
I bet he's a paedophile. Allegedly.
I just posted a bunch of white
that
folk
is-
breaking the law.
Darius wins one lawsuit and goes straight into another one.
No, I said allegedly. I bet he's a. Actually, you can make a bet. That's not calling him a paedophile. I bet he's a paedophile.
I bet you get sued. No, you know what? You won't get sued because he's in America. This time to a friend of mine got called something bad, but the account calling him the bad thing, I think it was called a racist. The account was in America, so he spoke to his lawyers and they're like, "Hammed in America."
Well, that's what you get, anal man.
Do you want to see the wildest shit that I've seen?
Is it an actual shit?
No, it's possibly the most crazy TV program I think we will have in 2022.
Yeah.
It is absolutely insane. It's a 22-year-old girl,
Where's this going, Mooch?
Oh, I think I know this program.
but she's stuck in the body. She had a
Oh, no, I don't know
disease.
this program.
She's stuck in the body of an 8-year-old child.
This has been a very nonce-heavy podcast.
Well,
this
I love
far.
how you're saying it like it's a thing, but like that's the storyline. That's the plotline of like about 100 movies, like vice versa.
Yeah, I know.
Big.
But she's trying.
Big?
She's dating.
What?
It's the reverse of. So let's just watch
What?
this.
If you were to look at me, you would think I'm just a normal little girl.
Oh wait, this is a real.
Yes!
With my
What?
fun, crazy family.
I have no clue what lane you're in.
Because you're supposed to sit up.
I am sitting up.
Wait, is she 22?
Yeah.
But the truth is, I'm not a little girl.
Nico, are you
I'm a
fucking
woman.
on the phone?
A 22-year-old woman. Stuck in the body of an 8-year-old.
Jesus.
We can't have children at the bar.
I want to get a tattoo.
How old are you?
There is an age requirement.
I'm 22.
Shauna was 6 months old when we found out she had brain cancer.
My pituitary gland was rendered almost dormant because of the chemotherapy. The doctor told me I was done growing. My bones were fused, and my height is 3 feet and 10 inches.
Yo.
I feel, I guess, almost guilty that she will have to go through this for the rest of her life. So all I can do is protect her.
Even though I physically can't grow up, I desperately want to be treated like a grown-up.
What are we gonna say in your bio?
My relationship status is single. I'm short, leave me alone. I attract creeps
What?
and idiots. It is scary to put myself out there, but you have to put some risk in to get happiness. So today I am going on a blind date. Hi, I'm Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. I thought that I was being punked or something at first.
Do you not feel like a
I do
pedophile?
desire more independence
was,
in my
that?
family because I can't go anywhere without them asking questions.
So to be fair to that guy, it was a blind date. He didn't know.
All right.
Like that guy was on a blind date with someone, and then this 8-year-old, this 22-year-old in an 8-year-old's body turned up, and
Yeah.
but even still, he's getting shit on Monday morning.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
There
I
is
mean, that
no
is
way.
definitely
Yeah, because he shagged her.
They shagged?
If you had sex with
Oh,
her,
Nico's decided to
Nico,
rejoin us.
Nico.
Do you want to take any
Wait a
more
minute, who
important
phoned you?
calls?
On during the bloody podcast.
who called you?
It's top secret.
Well, what are they calling you for a time podcast?
Yeah, but I had to find somebody.
Find who? You don't tell us you're going to have a phone call. You
Got
got to
two
tell everyone
comedians
now.
right here.
Somebody dropped out, but you guys got corona.
I didn't have
I
corona.
have you in the
I
in the
could
club.
do it.
I don't have corona.
I'm gigging
You've got
tonight.
corona.
I'm in Hemel Hempstead.
Nah, I'm good, man. I don't have anything.
Do you need somebody for tonight?
Yeah, so I gotta find someone.
Well, we're right here.
We're right here.
You just said you're gigging.
Yeah, I'm in Hemel
You've got
Hempstead.
corona.
I've got a gig at 100 Club,
Okay.
but I could still do top secret.
What is it to open at Top Secret or what?
I think it was either closing or opening.
If it's opening, I'll open.
So
Tell him that I'll open. I've got to be in Hemel Hempstead for 8:30.
What time's
okay, we'll
closing?
discuss after the podcast. Jesus, this whole podcast is a mess.
This
I'm
is
gonna-
It's a mess.
maybe we should
Oh,
start.
yeah, I don't know why, Nico. I mean, you've been putting your full effort into it, up to and including saying nothing and then taking business calls.
Maybe we
during
should
the
start the
podcast.
maybe we should start the podcast again.
No, it's good. There's some funny stuff.
Is that a new watch?
It was a Christmas present.
Well, it's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, but like me and Jennifer, we're not doing Christmas presents on Christmas Day because we got to go up to Glasgow, and
She got you a Fitbit.
she got me a Fitbit.
What's she trying to say?
Is that a Fitbit? Or
Yeah, it's the new one.
What does it do?
It tells me how long I slept.
Is your phone
Connected to-
iPhone?
No, it's an Android.
Samsung Galaxy
Some kind of
Note.
something like that. It's not a Note, but it's a big one.
I got my mum an Apple Watch Series 7.
Holy shit! That's,
Yeah, fucking
that's
expensive.
generous.
Just in case she falls down, it calls the police and shit.
Oh, does it?
Really?
Yeah, and it does an ECG, does echocardiogram, does everything.
I love my mum, but not quite that much. I don't think. How much is that?
It was £369.
Oh no, I love
What
it.
the
I love
fuck?
it like
Well,
that.
is it a
How
lot of
come you're
money?
rich?
I'm not rich, but the thing is, she's got a problem with her heart. I was like, you know what? Let me get her that. Then Apple
Yeah.
can sort out any problems.
Is that part of the aftercare?
Yeah, no,
Just
because
take-
if your heart
I
if
just
you get
love-
any problems, it will
You
call
take
the,
your mum into the
ambulance.
Genius
man.
bar and go like, fix this, please.
Have you tried turning her off and on again?
What's the warranty on this?
1 year warranty.
So what? What's the Apple? What? I got the Apple. You got her what? A phone?
No, I got the Apple Watch Series 7.
The
newest
watch. Okay,
yeah.
cool. Okay.
But it does an actual ECG that you need to go into hospital usually to do. Like this will do my heartbeat or something. That will do an actual ECG.
Electrocardiogram.
An
It wouldn't be as accurate as
No,
the proper one.
it is
though.
as accurate as a proper one.
Isn't the
be.
proper one like
The proper one got the
things all
nodes
over,
on
yeah.
you.
Man, listen.
It
Are
can't be
you?
as good as that.
Man, it's Apple.
Let's find out. Next week, that's the next experiment.
We're going to be licking a fucking Apple Watch.
It's so crazy because you've got to feel empathy for this girl because she just wants to find love. She's a human being trapped in an 8-year-old's body, and no one can fuck her without becoming a paedophile, essentially. Even though you're not, I mean, it's a paedophile's dream.
I saw a documentary about the cat house in Nevada, so that's the brothel, and there's a lassie in there who, I mean, she wasn't as young looking as that, but she was like, so she was about 20s, working as a prostitute, but she looked dead young. She looked like a teenager, and so she said she got basically guys that were coming in that were paedophiles boning her and paying to bone her. But she said it was like, I think it was a Louis Theroux documentary.
They prefer to be called minor attractive people. No?
Oh yeah, obviously the Democrats would have them referred to as exalted minority, you know, whatever the fuck.
You know, someone on our YouTube comments stated, "Oh, only 4 minutes till you started speaking about nonsense."
Well, we're at 33 tonight.
Yeah. Welcome to the non-special. Got a whole show about it. Yeah.
I got to go. Who's your favourite celebrity nonce? You bring one.
Michael.
He's not.
Wait.
Come on. He's obviously.
Now we're gonna get into all that again, not including Michael Jackson.
Right.
Who's your favourite celebrity nonce?
I'm really on the spot here. I mean, there's a lot. Like John Peel was. I really like John Peel.
What, more than
Loved his
Gary
radio
Glitter?
show. Oh yeah, a lot more than Gary Glitter.
I think R. Kelly's he's got bangers for days.
Yeah, but he was quite a mean nonce.
Was R. Kelly's women underage though?
Yeah.
Were they? Okay.
Yeah, weren't they underage?
I don't know
I don't
the actual
know.
story.
I mean, he was
I thought they
fucking
were- I thought they
Aaliyah
were
when she was
borderline.
14.
Yeah, that's underage.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, I think there were other. That was public, pretty
Yeah.
much as well. He was like,
Oh, well, they say about Drake about that kind of stuff, don't they?
I'm not a fan of Drake.
Leo
Really.
doesn't even know who Drake is.
I know who Drake is.
I don't know who.
He's half black, half Jewish, and he does mumbly rapping.
He doesn't do mum.
Drizzly, fucking emotional.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
never
yeah.
called me a Miss Earthone. That doesn't even have a fucking tune. That's a disgrace. Tell you what, being a paedophile is the second worst thing he's done after his music.
What is on your playlist, Leo? Just like the Proclaimers and
The
shit.
Pixies.
Pixies,
Pixies are on there. Pixies, Lana Del Rey, and Beach House, and that's
Okay.
pretty much all I listen to. Pixies, Lana Del Rey, Beach House.
I can't imagine.
Lana Del Rey went out with Axl Rose.
Yeah,
What's Beach House? I never heard that one.
man, really, really, really good.
Was
Really
it
good.
rock, folk?
It's called it's sort of like orchestral pop.
Orchestral pop.
What music do you like, Nico?
Dream,
And you're having
dream
a go
pop.
at fucking Drake.
Beach House are amazing.
Never
Like
even heard-
dream pop.
I'm gonna look this up.
Dream pop.
Yeah, play some Beach House. They sound rubbish.
Is it the group is called Beach House? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They got a new album coming out and they're releasing it 4 songs at a time. They got amazing songs in it. Pink Funeral. Amazing.
How have you heard of Beach House?
Well, fun enough, my old landlord was the tour manager for Beach House, and he was always saying to me, "Do you want to come and see Beach House?" And I was like, "Nah." And then I found out who Beach House were, but by then it was too late, and I'd moved out.
Yeah, do you not have his number still?
Yeah, he got me free tickets to Pixies once.
This is why you should always seize the moment, because my friend Liam, who you also know,
Yeah.
he used to walk past Abu Hamza preaching every day at the Regent's Park Mosque, and he always thought, I should go and
Finsbury
watch
Park.
Finsbury Park Mosque. I should go and watch Abu Hamza, and he never watched him. And then Abu Hamza got done for terrorism, and he never got the chance to hear him preach.
Yeah.
and he
Hear him live.
He regrets
Live
that
on
now.
a concert. Yeah.
Is Abu Hamza the one with the hook?
Hook hands, yeah.
Hook hands.
Has he ever? Is that Abu Hamza getting out?
I don't know what happened to him.
I remember when I worked for the police. I had a thing in
Would that be
Belmarsh.
legal in prison? Having a hook hand?
I'm sure they
That's a
probably
weapon.
Yeah, he
they have a cork on it or something.
I went to Belmarsh
A
prison.
block of cheese.
I went to Belmarsh prison, and they had all the. That's where they were putting in, like loads of these like Islamist terrorists and stuff. But they had a cabinet on the wall with all the weapons they seized off prisoners, and like the amount of stuff like sharpened pork chop bones.
What? That's from Islamist.
No, just from all
right,
the.
yeah.
From all the
That's ultimate. That's just
but that's-
Jesus Christ.
that's like if you stab if you're in prison and you stab an Islamist terrorist with that. That's like stabbing Dracula with a
Yeah,
silver fucking
just silver
knife.
bullet.
Yeah.
That's just like live by the sword, die by the pork sword.
That sounds something
And
else.
they had the toothbrushes with the little razors just stuck on. They melt the toothbrush plastic and then stick the razor on and stuff.
Why do they
kinds of-
make weapons?
So they can fight each other.
Oh, yeah.
Born in there, you got to fight.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat. What does everyone want
Finish
for
him.
But
Christmas?
were you talking about Beach House? So this man, he what? Managed Beach House?
Tour
No,
manager.
tour manager.
And so you weren't into them back then?
No, I didn't. I would have loved them, but I never listened to them, and it was stupid because I would have loved them. I think.
So how did you finally get into them? then?
I just started listening to them.
This
and
is
I was
Beach
like,
randomly.
They're amazing.
Let's have a little listen.
That's going to get the pulled from the YouTube, man.
Oh yeah,
Speak-
that's
speak over it. La 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 la.
It's not playing.
Yeah. That's enough. 9 seconds.
that's a really good song.
Depression Cherry, that song's called.
No, it's not. That's the album. The album's called Depression Cherry. It's a
By
really
the
good
way,
album.
that's on YouTube Advanced, which is basically free Spotify if you're on Android.
Darius has got all these schemes. So every
That
month,
actually
Darius.
came up in a 7 best apps to have, and YouTube Vance was one of
Yeah,
them.
told
Darius,
you.
every month, Darius spends about 720 hours doing all these like weird things, like this free Spotify thing, generating
Yeah,
a
but I
new
don't
credit
do that
card number
anymore.
and a new email address.
It's
you can
done
get.
It's so easy. You just go on that app and you give me a virtual card, and then you can just sign up for a
Oh,
new
it's
deal.
so easy. You know,
It
it's
is.
easier getting a job, earning some money, and then just paying for it.
But I don't want to pay for it. That's the whole point. I refuse to pay for it.
The fun is
Should we do
the
these crackers?
not paying.
All right, let's pull a cracker.
All right, let's see who wins out of Leo and Nico. This would be like the arm wrestle.
Oh yeah, whoever wins. How do you know who wins?
I thought you got crossover and shit.
Oh! Cucked again.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus. All right, Leo, I'll do one with you.
What kind of shit presents are these? There's
You're
nothing-
supposed to all hold them together.
I got
Leo,
a ruler. Hey Leo, they made a ruler to measure your dick. It's the right size.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
It's not funny.
It's saying you've got a 3-inch dick.
comedy podcast.
The hell did I win? Man, these.
What did the beaver say to the Christmas tree?
I don't know.
Timber.
What, there's jokes in here?
Yeah, what did the beaver say to the Christmas tree?
Damn.
Damn.
No, nice gnawing you.
Okay.
That is quite a good answer.
Which famous playwright was terrified of Christmas?
Shakespeare.
Christmas. Shakes. No.
Noel Edmonds.
Playwright.
Close.
Noel Gay.
Noel.
No Christmas.
Close. Something to do with afraid.
No Scare.
Noel Fear.
Noel. What's the one who wrote the Italian? Or was in the Italian Job?
Paul Singer.
He was called Noel something.
It's playwright though. I have no other. I just
Yeah,
don't...
but Noel. The guy,
don't know, just
the
tell
guy
me
that
who
was
it
in
is.
Noel Coward.
Yay!
I said that.
Noel Coward.
I don't get it.
Noel
Coward, who was terrified of Christmas.
When I was in Jamaica, I went to Noel Coward's house. Like it's the sort of house you can just go and see now.
Who is Noel Coward?
He was a playwright.
What did he?
And he was terrified of Christmas.
Well, what did he write?
He wrote. Well, he was in the Italian Job.
Well, what play films did he write?
Yeah, but he wrote stuff that obviously I haven't. It was probably musicals or something.
Go on in. Let's see.
Anyway, what do ducks do before their Christmas dinner?
Christmas crackers.
Yeah, Mitch got it.
I'm so I'm really a bit too overexcited.
What
about
present
that
did you get in your what did you get in what presents did you get?
one. What? Who hides?
I got a hat.
Yeah, but there should be a. That's it. You got stickers. Rubbish. What did you get in your one, Leo?
I got a rubbish one. I've got like I think it's an origami frog, but I've got to assemble it by folding.
What did you get, Mooch?
I've got some Arrow post-it notes.
Did nobody get? That's actually quite good.
you
Did
want
nobody get those tiny set of 3 tiny screwdrivers? Because that's the only place you can get
No, you can
tiny
get them at
screwdrivers. No. They only come in Christmas crackers. And what was your joke, Mooch?
Poundland. Who hides in a bakery at Christmas?
Batman.
Wait,
Fake Christmas.
Who hides in the bakery at Christmas?
Gingerbread Man.
You're never gonna get this.
wait. I
Father
might get
Christmas. The Elves.
it. Can you give us a clue?
Rain door.
It rhymes with no. It's also a mince spy.
Ah,
You were never gonna get it. I'm like, what rhymes with mince?
Yeah.
What? A
Lindt.
mince spy?
A mince spy instead of pie. It's terrible.
Yeah.
Man, that's really rubbish.
These are
Also, it understands the, what's actually involved in espionage.
Give me any subject.
There's zero bakery involved.
This might. What does everyone want for Christmas? When can we start eating junk food?
I want your mum's Apple Watch.
Yeah.
No.
I have to go pick that up.
I feel really bad about what I got my mum now.
When did you get your
Also, I've just almost forgot her birthday until she reminded me.
It's very close to Christmas, isn't it? So it's very easily forgettable.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a bad birthday.
Also, like, they never made a fuss about it
Oh,
when
you
I was
know,
a kid.
Kim Lee's
so it
had
doesn't stick in
a
your-
kid.
Nobody in the podcast will care.
Yeah, but you care.
Yeah.
He's your friend.
This podcast is terrible.
Congratulations, Kim Lee. Yeah, this is a really bad one.
I think a good thing to do is not talk about things that nobody cares about.
No, this is bad because Nico didn't give us any topics.
Well, what's bad is
Nico's really brought the party today.
What topic
He
did
went
you-
on his phone. He said nothing. What more do you want
topics
from a
did you give
podcast?
Nico? Wait, I want to hear Nico's topics.
I talk about the guy, man.
What guy? This is your topic. What are you talking about?
The guy posted it. The guy who shot his ex-wife.
Nico,
I put that in the group.
how much diazepam do you inject before doing this podcast?
That guy. Oh yeah, I know the one he's talking.
You shouldn't talk because
Yeah,
they're struggling. you let you on modafinil, B. You're struggling.
I said funny stuff. I said funny stuff.
Have you seen this video of?
Yeah, I posted that.
I posted that.
That's on my thing.
I
That's on my
posted
gram.
it to the
Yeah,
group
okay,
chat,
this is
and then you
very-
posted it on your Twitter.
Right.
It's in China, obviously.
In China, this girl is going for it.
I just don't get it because, like, when you're exercising, you don't want to eat.
Yeah, it's fake as well. No one eats a burger and drinks like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. In China, maybe.
Oh yeah, because they do. They like when they slurp their noodles and stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe that's yeah. I remember I was in a Chinese restaurant with Darry. And we had to move because somebody was slurping their noodles. But I mean, that's what they do. It's like Chinese. And Darius was like looking over at him. I think you told him to shut up at one point, and then you made us get up and move to another
Yeah,
table.
because I'm trying to eat my. I can't. It's disgusting.
He wasn't drinking it through his nose.
That's how it sounded.
Yeah, but it was kind of disgusting.
It was disgusting. It's come on, man.
Well, in 12 years' time when they take over, everybody in Britain's going to be eating like that.
Yeah, fair enough.
I quite
And
like
if you don't, you get sent to the re-education camp.
What are we gonna say about the McDonald's bikes?
It's the grim look into the future.
It's like Wall-E. You know that Wall-E Disney movie? But then again, it's not like.
Oh,
Wall-E.
you know what that reminds? You know why? You know why I don't like that video? It reminds me of a mukbang. Have you guys heard of mukbang?
Oh, yeah, I've heard
Yeah.
of mukbang.
And the way they eat it, it's just disgusting.
Wow,
and that,
yeah.
the way she was eating that burger and drinking,
What's
it was like,
mukbang? I don't know
oh,
about
it's some
this.
nasty thing they do now, man. This is
And
why
where?
I've got really low respect for YouTubers.
It's cultural appropriation
They
as well,
basically
apparently.
eat. They get loads of food,
Who are we talking about?
like
Chinese?
YouTubers and stuff. And
Okay.
some Asian maybe, and they just eat like they'll get like a live octopus and they'll eat
Okay.
or like this. Oh, this guy's a famous one.
Is that Nico Avocado?
Yeah, just cut to the main bit about him. To the bit,
will take extra
and they'll eat it live.
vitamins.
Yeah, but so I've eaten crabs before, and I'm not joking. That crab probably contains about 20 calories. Crab meat is like, you get, well, it looks quite a lot, but normally it's stuff like chicken wings or something that's easy to eat fast.
So what's mukbang?
They're just the
just eating
people,
loads of
but
food.
eating it really it's just a really disgusting thing, and for some reason
Yeah.
it's huge online.
Like other stuff's usually like ASMR, just those noises, weird like chewing noises and stuff, and also people unboxing things.
Unboxing things I can
The
kind
number
of
one
understand.
is the number one thing on YouTube apparently, unboxing things.
I watch ASMR videos sometimes.
What ones do you watch?
Soft spoken shit to help you sleep.
I watch JOI videos sometimes.
I don't know
What's
that.
JOI? Oh,
Ja-
gee, this is mukbang. This is
Yeah.
what it more normally is. Just disgusting food and two disgusting people shoving it in their fat fucking
What's that?
faces. That is.
What's
just-
that blue stuff?
This has got 3 million views. So maybe we should do a Christmas 3 speech, all you can eat mukbang.
We just
we
did
just
with the
did it with
penguins.
We did with penguins. Jesus
I've had 2
Christ.
penguins and I feel a bit sick.
Yeah, I've had 2 penguins.
I don't think penguins are that
Is
great.
there one more?
Yeah,
Can I have it?
yeah.
I haven't eaten.
You know what the best chocolates are? Kit Kats.
No.
Snickers.
Kit Kats.
Snickers are better.
Kit Kats are
Snickers
better.
ice cream. Bad boy.
What's the best chocolate bar, Mooch?
Galaxy. If you want just pure chocolate, it's the nicest little chocolate. Or Dairy Milk Whole Nut.
Cadbury's caramel.
No.
And the rabbit's.
Nah, the Reese's bar is good actually.
Reese's?
nut
Reese's
bar.
Pieces are nice.
Nah.
Yeah, the Reese's nut bar and Snickers.
Did you know that American
Gotta
chocolate?
got nuts in it.
No, it's got American
got
chocolate.
sick in it.
Is made from betrulic acid, which is the main component of baby sick.
Yeah.
Which is why it tastes disgusting. If you
Which
smell
one?
all American Hershey's, if you smell the chocolate, it smells like a faint whiff of sick
Yeah,
because of betrulic acid.
yeah.
So
And
where they getting it from?
Well, it's just a compound they use to preserve their chocolate, which is why it goes to that white color.
Because there's heat. It's hot in America. It's like the chocolate in India and places like that is quite often quite waxy. It's like because you couldn't have a dairy milk.
You see, you struggling.
What do you mean?
You're struggling.
Yeah, I've got Omicron.
He's got-
What's your excuse? At least I'm just like this
He's
week.
neurodivergent.
It's not my
He's
constant
neurodivergent.
personality.
You know
Well, can
that.
you be a less fucking verge?
You know he's got neurodivergencies.
Can you be a bit more virgin?
What else? Oh yeah, but hey, Nico made a good point, which we didn't. This was
Leo, you're struggling though.
so this was for last week's podcast, which we didn't do a few weeks ago.
Got Omicron.
This this man.
Let's see how many followers I've got on YouTube.
I thought we were going to talk about what, because Christmas for a lot of the viewers and listeners may not know is can be the worst time for audiences as a comedian, and there must be some horror fucking stories
Yeah,
that you've had. Do you have any awful ones you want to share? Not as bad as Jay's Christmas.
yeah. I remember a woman falling asleep. I was headlining a gig, just a tonic gig in Nottingham, I think it was. Freddie Quinn was emceeing. This is a few years back, but a woman fell asleep in the front row, and I came on and she's just like spark out asleep. And I mean, this has happened. Happened at the happened to me at the Comedy Store. Not that I normally send people to sleep, but doing the late show on the Saturday at the Comedy Store, late show on the Friday at the Comedy Store, people just spark out. Sorry, Nico, am I boring you?
Nico, man.
You're on WhatsApp.
I'm trying to sort the gig. They keep calling me.
Well,
Tell him
we
you're doing a
got two
podcast.
comedians right here. We got two comedians.
You guys said you gigging. You're doubling
Yeah,
up.
I've got one gig. I'm
Alright,
opening.
I'll see what they said, man.
That's right.
Tonight could be one of those Christmas stories. We
Yeah,
never know.
could be. Yeah, a couple of years back I did this. In fact, I met you after it. It was up in Edinburgh in this army base, and it was like, oh man, just like all these traumatized people had been brought back, and apparently they hadn't suffered enough, and so they put on this. This
Who
show
else
for
was
them.
on that gig? Some rubbish.
There was a singer.
Oh yeah.
And we had this
Oh, my
stage
God.
that was, I'm not joking, it was about the size of this. It was like that, but like quite high. So it was weird. It was like standing on this like pillar. And they're all eating their dinner and stuff. And man, you got to stand there and try and do material while they're eating Brussels sprouts and like twitching because they're remembering their friend getting his arms blown off or whatever. And it was just, I had to go free range. It was on a radio mic, obviously, because like radio mics are terrible. But I went round the tables trying to do banter and stuff, and it just, it was brutal. Wasn't even that much money, you know what I mean? It's like 300 quid or something. But thank you for the work anyway.
I had last couple of weeks ago. I did a gig. That gig that I did in Edinburgh. There was one guy who was. So,
Oh yeah, how was your dinner stars?
It was a qualified success. we No, the gigs themselves were good. The first night was sold out. The second night was 3/4 full. And they all went well. But the first night there was one guy, he was so drunk that he was like, you know when they're just interrupting you and you slam them, but they're so drunk they don't even realize.
Yeah, it's the
In
worst.
the break, his girlfriend got him to sit outside the room, right? But then I was emceeing, obviously, so he was still talking really loud. So I went shh, just outside. Then he started kicking off and tried to fight me because I told him to shush. I said, there's no need to tell him to shush. I was like, how much more politely do you want me to tell? And because I didn't want to cause the venue a problem, I was like, okay. But he tried to kick off. Then it's funny. Apparently, they walked to the end of the street and the couple both went their separate ways.
So a qualified success.
A qualified success. I'm waiting for the money to hit my account.
I thought that was your gig.
It is my gig.
So the money should be yours in your pocket, no?
Yeah, but Eventbrite, you still got to wait for the money.
Oh, okay,
but I got to
okay.
pay all the acts. And actually, I'm not even going to... I don't know how much... the bar would have made a lot of money on
But
bar
they're giving you a
sales.
budget.
Well, basically, I'm never organising a gig again, is what... I didn't make any money, but I don't think I've lost any money.
Okay, fair enough.
I thought the venue was giving you a budget to do it.
Well, they've given me some sort of budget. Leave it at that.
Sounds like it wasn't in writing.
Yeah, it wasn't. It definitely wasn't. It was on a handshake, which I as yet I don't bitterly regret, but I might.
Yeah.
What was your worst Christmas gig, Leo?
Worst
Nico?
Christmas gig? I'm normally at... I don't get bad ones there because they're gigs, you know what I mean?
Top
so people
secret,
know
yeah.
people know what to
But
expect.
surely even like you just get like a group of Christmas parties or something like that, and they're just normally hammered or.
The only thing I had was like a New Year's Eve. This woman tried to corner me on stage.
Yeah, that will
Because
qualify.
Because I did some joke about World War II, and she was from Serbia or something like that. One of them countries that was somehow linked to the war or something. And it was a World War II joke.
I
And
think every country in Europe was pretty much like
but something happened in World War II to her country, and
Right.
she took offense to it. I was like, it wasn't specifically about your country, it was about World War II. And she's like, yeah, I know, but my country, blah, 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 in World War II, and it's nothing to joke about. It was like everybody jokes about World War II.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. But, yeah, she was up on stage, like, pointing her finger at me and calling me
Christ.
and trying to take the mic off me.
Jeez.
Yeah.
It's mad when they try and take the mic.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's probably the worst one.
Do you have that on film?
You know what? I was looking for it one time, but I can't find it. But it's on my old laptop or something like
Was
that.
that a top secret?
Yeah.
They might still have it on the YouTube.
I don't think they were filming upstairs at
right,
that
yeah,
point. So it
yeah.
was like 2 years ago or
Yeah.
3 years ago. They didn't have the camera upstairs yet, I don't think. But I think I had it on my little camcorder thing. I was looking for it, but I couldn't find it. Yeah.
Remember when we did a New Year's Eve gig and then they got the countdown wrong, so we just pretended to the whole crowd that they hadn't done the countdown. We had to do it. 10
Oh, yeah, we
seconds
did it
later.
after. Did it after. Like, it was like 5:30 midnight or something. We're like,
we
you know,
just did it to the
1,
audience.
2.
So it just ruined everyone's year.
Was that-
That was for Ivor, I think.
Years ago.
Yeah,
Like the
Liverpool
place where We
Street.
Are Funny project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dirty Dicks or
Yeah,
or-
Dirty
Yeah.
Dicks, yeah.
Yeah.
What become of that guy? Was it Alfie?
Alfie,
Alfie's
Yeah,
still
what
about.
become of Alfie?
Remember, he like got all the
I thought- yeah, he's
We Are Funny. So basically, it was this open mic night, We Are Funny project, and he had a crowdfunder to build. He was going to build like a new coliseum. It was mental. There was going to be like a podcast studio. There's going to be this.
It's going to be Vauxhall Comedy Club.
So you basically needed about £2.5 million, and he did this fundraiser, and he got like 20 grand from all the like open mics that went to the place, and then he just scarpered. It's hilarious.
And then I called him out on it, and then he emailed my then agent to say, drop Darius. And then she called me, and I was like, he's an open mic, time to fuck off. You shouldn't be rude to people. I said, he's an
Yeah.
open mic ball bag, time to fuck off.
So he stole the money. The money's gone.
Oh,
Yeah,
well, we
well,
didn't say that.
We didn't say that.
Okay,
Alfie, if you're
sorry.
watching, Nico just said that.
Yeah.
No,
he-
I'm asking.
Well, he
I don't know.
he raised 20 grand
Yeah.
to build the podcast studio in a new club, and the club and the podcast studio still are yet to be built.
But the money is still with him.
Yeah.
So
It's still in the account.
we don't know if it's.
It's like Eventbrite. It's
I think Eventbrite have more of a trustworthy reputation though than We Are Funny Project.
Yeah.
Big up Alfie.
Do you like Alfie?
Yeah, he's all right.
Do you?
Is he still? Is he
I
still?
didn't put money towards the thing. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
care.
man. Anybody did.
I didn't mind him, but then he called my agent. I was like, "What are you
Yeah.
like? Why? Like, it's
If
just,
I respect
Darius,
him.
if I had a problem with everyone who's called your agent to try and get you dropped, I wouldn't be able to.
yeah,
do
but what
comedy.
kind of ball bag calls like? It's such a crybaby thing to
Yeah.
do.
I
It's like,
respected him.
I'm telling on you.
I respected
That's
him
what
for taking
anal
all
man
this.
would do. innit?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
an anal man. It's like, I'm
anal
telling
man
him
would do that.
and then she called me. I said, "Why are you calling me?" She said, "Oh, he said to not book you." I said, "Yeah, tell him he's the open mic ball bag and fuck off." She
Yeah.
said, "Oh
just
yeah,
ignore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I actually respected him for taking that money off these open mic ball bags. You know what I mean? All these like just dipshits putting in. Like, I put in £100 because it's the only place I gig. They give me 5 minutes every fortnight, and I've got to bring someone.
No, he fleeced them.
I got an interesting story
quite
about
rightly.
this. I was
day job.
doing
I was the mastermind.
I was doing a gig at We Are Funny project.
Yeah.
and I was in the toilet, and someone had scrawled into the graffitied on the toilet, Alfie snorted all the profits. And I was talking about this on stage and sort of brought, completely unaware about this story.
Yeah.
And brought it up and sort of said, oh, and Alfie snorted all the profits, blah, blah, blah. And it was just kind of like Alfie's face just dropped. But he came up to me afterwards and talked to me about it and went, cool, this is what's happened. You didn't know about what's gone on. And he's giving me his side of the story.
What is his side of the story?
His side of the story is that he was in between jobs or something like that. He
needed the money.
He paid himself a wage to try and set up. He didn't have
himself a wage.
He didn't have enough money to. They didn't make the goal of whatever, so he wasn't able to lease a property and build a podcast studio and all that sort of stuff.
But he was able to spend the money.
But what he did try and do was, because Dirty Dicks wasn't able to do it anymore, so he was trying to find a new spot for it, and he paid himself a wage to...
How much was his wage?
I don't know, something like
20 grand.
Something like all the money for the time.
Yeah, I think that's the kind of the justification for this. And look, I don't care.
Yeah. All those open mics, man, they had jobs. Like, they know nobody donates to something like that thinking, oh, I'm going to make a return on this. You know what I mean? It's pretty much a victimless crime. I'm just surprised that Alfie was so pissed off with us making fun of him.
Yeah.
Because I made a thing. I did a mock-up of a business meeting. I said, like, oh, we just received a 20 grand investment in Hayton Live, and I photoshopped me and Darius's faces, and then Alfie's face giving us the money and stuff. And like, apparently everybody who liked the picture on Facebook, he was like phoning them up and like threatening them and stuff. But not me. I don't know why.
I was counting the money at from the bucket last night at Top Secret, and a big bag of cocaine fell out.
Are you serious?
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah.
Is that why you're tired today?
No, we've had that before. People have done a little cocaine bucket, and I appreciate it.
No, but it was like kind of hidden in their money, so they weren't giving it intentionally.
Oh,
it fell out.
right.
No,
right.
What did you
I've
do
had
with it?
people come up to me
gave it
and
to the
give me
staff.
cocaine at the end of a thing and going, I don't have any money.
Yeah.
Here's some cocaine.
I had that.
I
Last
know,
time I was at Top Secret.
Oh, yeah,
actually.
we saw that as well. Yeah.
And what happened to the cocaine? Like,
I gave it to the staff,
Right.
to whoever.
You should have. You would have liked that to help you wake up, man.
I'm wide awake, mate. This is me at 10, charged up. I like Leo who's struggling.
I'm not struggling.
You speaking like you're on modafinil, mate.
What other stuff has been happening that we haven't talked about?
There's the Whitehouse.
Oh, what about the sinister Whitehouse message?
What happened to the White House?
Sinister
The
one.
White House was like, we wish everyone a happy new year, except for the unvaccinated. You will die in
Yeah.
pain.
It says
What?
It says to the vaccinated. Well, we should probably pull it up and read what it
Oh,
actually
shit, yeah.
says.
Mooch, man.
Well,
Come
yeah,
on.
I don't read all the stories. Here we go.
Here it is.
Here it is. Slick.
Look at that. We're intent on not letting Omicron disrupt work and school for the vaccinated. You've done the right thing, and we'll get through this. For the unvaccinated, you're looking at a winter of severe illness and death for yourselves, your families, and the hospitals you may soon overwhelm.
Doom, 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 doom.
Man, that's
And
a
a
real
happy
message.
new year.
Can't get thrilled.
On the
that
fourth
coming
day of
from
Christmas.
the official White House, that's crazy.
Official Whitehouse.
That's
For the
insane.
unvaccinated. You're
That-
looking at a winter of severe illness.
That is absolutely insane.
But everyone I know who's got Omicron's had the vaccine.
Omicron.
Except for Leo.
Everyone you know that's got Omicron is on
The
the vaccine.
veil of decency from this government has just gone. You know, they used to pretend to be decent.
yeah.
They're
When
just
they were trying
gone.
to get elected.
Yeah.
But
It's
the
just gone.
Their
They
followers
also-
don't
they-
care.
they-
Their
yeah.
followers think this is nice. They think,
Oh yeah, they think it's good that there's apartheid and like the unvaccinated people are being treated as subhuman.
Didn't they also? There was a student loans fiasco where Biden was like, "We're abolishing the student loans repayment," and then he's just reversed that completely now.
And another thing, so Trump brought through this bill that meant that insulin was like $35 instead of like $1,000 a month. And the first thing Biden did when he got into power was like reverse a lot of Trump's bills. And that was one of them. Even though it was a good bill, it made like people's insulin vastly cheaper. And, you know, in America, a lot of people are living without health insurance and stuff. So, you know, it's absolutely vital to save lives for people. And then, like, now Biden's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna bring the cost of insulin down from £1,000 a month to £35 a month." And it's like, man, you've reversed Trump's thing. You know, I don't know, a lot of this stuff. Like the Democrats, they pretend to be all nice and cuddly and stuff because you can imagine a lot of pharmaceutical money would have gone to their campaign as well.
Oh yeah.
Do you see Kamala Harris?
We did it, Joe. We did it.
What the?
That's Kamala Harris. She came out when they run the thing. She went, "We did it, Joe. We did it."
Please stop that.
Google it.
Kamala Harris and Charlamagne the God had a little back and forth.
What did they say?
Who's that?
He's kind of like a big radio host. Does
The Breakfast Club.
The Breakfast Club, yeah, that's it.
From bad to worse for Vice President Kamala Harris, especially when it comes to her media appearances. In fact, her aide is now accused of trying to fake technical issues to cut short an interview with Charlamagne when the host asked about who holds the real power in Washington. Here's part of their heated exchange.
I want to know who's the real president of this country. Is it Joe Biden or Joe Manchin?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. I don't think the vice president can hear you. It's Simone. I'm so sorry, Charlamagne. We have to wrap.
She can hear me.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me, Madam Vice President?
So I'm sorry, we got to wrap.
Oh.
So I'm sorry to
That makes her look so
They're
weak.
acting like they can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, so who's the real president of this country? Is it Joe Manchin or Joe Biden?
Who's Joe
Madam
Manchin?
Vice
I
President?
don't know. Who the fuck is Joe Manchin?
Manchin, we're talking about this on the thing. Isn't he the guy who led the revolt against the Democrats that meant their infrastructure bill didn't go through by like one vote?
Joe Manchin, he said.
Yeah.
Well, hold on, let
I'll
me
look
just
it
say
up.
this. Hold on.
We did it, Joe.
We did
You're
it.
gonna be the next president of the United States.
We did it, Joe.
So weak and soyish.
Very topical, Doris.
I want to know who Joe Manchin is.
I want to know why nobody's diagnosed you with autism.
Yeah, I thought. Are you autistic or no?
Yeah, not my ex-girlfriend diagnosed me with autism, but I've never been diagnosed by she is a medical professional, but I mean, I say girlfriend, she was a doctor that was treating me for autism. But everyone,
listen, if you're in comedy, you're either ADHD or autistic. That's just how it is.
Senator Joe Manchin blames. Okay. I don't know who he is.
Well,
a member of the United States Senate.
Yeah, so the Senate were going to pass this infrastructure bill, the Build Back Better bill, and it failed by one vote. So but he's a Democrat and he voted against it. He led the rebellion. He's the Steve Baker of the Democrats. Okay. If you know who Steve Baker is, you probably don't.
Nah, he's the quarterback for New England Patriots.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
I know Ginger Baker
from Cream.
Yeah,
you've got to hear.
Yeah, I was eating.
He had like a big hair dropping. I said, "Yo, you got hair?" He's like, "Yeah, it was eating."
I eat my hair. Yeah,
you're a cat.
Yeah, because I believe if you eat the hair, it grows back.
You're autistic and you're a cat. And then you get this mad idea that like if you eat hair, you grow hair.
Yeah.
What? So if you eat pork chops, you grow pork chops. Like
no,
what?
Only your own hair.
Only your own.
If you eat pussy.
Oh shit.
Quidditch is going to change its name. So apparently there's a real sport sort of that's been invented by some fucking really cool sportsmen. If you look at this guy, look how cool this guy is, who's just pounding on his woman.
Barging a woman out the way. And
Yeah.
he's got a broomstick tucked between his legs. I mean, that's...
The real sport, which was inspired by Harry Potter's book, is said to hope to distance itself from the author as it expands its growth potential.
So basically they're throwing J.K. Rowling under the bus because they want to be more popular?
Yes, I actually read up a little bit about this, and I think this is a massive just front of because they don't really give a fuck. They're using this as a PR sort of thing to sort of virtue signal that, we're going to change this because of the tyrannical views of J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
When actually Quidditch is a trademarked you can't use that name because it's owned by the fucking movie production.
Well, I should imagine it's owned by J.K. Rowling as well.
Yeah, and they can't actually really get any sponsorship or actual money into it because it's kind of a wrong name. So they're trying to find a name to rebrand this made up.
That's what they're doing.
That's the whole thing, and they're sort of switching it under the guise of, oh, what a horrible, horrible woman this person is.
They should call it Quidditch. And then have 4-a-side team.
Blidditch.
They should call it Crotch Itch.
That's quite. They should call it Crotch Itch.
They should call it Broomich.
That's the worst one.
Worst podcast ever.
Should we call it? Should we call it a day?
We gotta make Victoria work, man, because he don't work. He don't cut shit.
He's got to overdub. He's got to overdub a lot of jokes.
Yeah. Victoria, if you could just do a new podcast, it'd probably save you a lot more time.
Yeah.
If you just release a podcast that you do, that would be great. If you we need to record something at the start just to
like and subscribe.
Well, maybe just.
This was dog shit for real though.
Why is it? Because we weren't planned. That's because it's not prepared.
Yeah, we weren't. It was rushed. It wasn't scheduled.
Yeah, you sound so rushed.
Listen, we it's better to get something out and be consistent than not.
Yeah. It's like if you're in a restaurant, you got to, if the food's not ready, you shit in a plate.
and such small portions too.
Red really dodged the bullet. We're supposed to have Red on. We should really plug their thing. Red and Bobby's podcast.
Plugging them. No,
plugging rivals.
Much better than this.
No, fuck them.
Honestly, it's a really good listen. Listen to the Year Is by Red and Bobby. Very, very good podcast.
I was telling somebody who already listens to our podcast was asking me what a good comedy podcast was, and I said but I didn't know the name. So I said it's called something like The Year.
I called it The Day Today.
The Day Today.
Wrong podcast.
Have you listened to it?
We only plug in 3 Speech. This is the best podcast. There's no other podcast to watch. Just 3 Speech all day, every day.
Yeah.
Hey, this is all right. Maybe this is a good. You know, I listen to a podcast. I'm not going to name names, and they open up for like 10 minutes just talking about fighting. It was just rubbish.
Well, yeah, I know
Victoria
exactly which one you mean. But
Victoria just got to do some editing. That's
also,
all.
Bill Burr.
Bill
Burr, he's hilarious. But a lot of the times he goes off, like he'll talk about football or something for 15 minutes. It doesn't have to be all consistent, killer, high tempo.
This is we're on our holidays as well, you know. We can't.
You should be grateful for this shit.
He's got Omicron.
I've got Omicron.
He's got it, and we're about to get it.
And
we're
neurodiverse, man.
Yeah, exactly. And we're neurodivergent.
Well, I'm neurodiverse as well.
Yeah, now we're all neurodiverse. It's our holidays, man.
I'm dyslexic.
Where's our mince
We're all
pie?
neurodiverse. We still get free laptops from Nicola Sturgeon.
Yeah, and we bought fucking penguins and tried to lick off the chocolate.
We put a bit of effort in, and I think that's the mistake that we've made.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I'm doing a show in Bristol January 28th, and there's only 20 tickets left.
Is it?
Really?
Yeah, so come see me in Bristol
In a 22-seater.
January 28th.
If we're not in lockdown by then, come see us.
It's a 50-seater.
50%.
That's still good, man. It's like half.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Who buys tickets that far out?
Also, you have zero pull in Bristol compared to
anywhere
London.
else.
You know, you've got
why are you
people
doing it
seeing-
in Bristol?
Because Bristol love me, man.
Really?
Why?
Nah, I know people don't know.
It's just, that's the home of slave trade in the UK.
Oh, yeah, man. You should get a photo taken on top of the Edward Colston plinth. Me and Darius did.
I think it's
I'm
in the
digging in
river.
Bristol on Wednesday.
No, but the plinth is still there that the statue was on.
Oh,
so you
yeah, some
climb on
nerd
it.
tried to tell us off. And why are you doing that? When it's the plinth of the guy, and he went, "Oh, okay then."
It was surprisingly hard to climb up on and climb down
Even
from.
for you. You're a fucking man mountain.
I think it was actually easier for Darius. I
Yeah,
don't
it
know
was
why.
easier for me.
Darius found it easier.
Because I'm good at climbing.
What, with your
Darius
fused
got
back?
more
Yeah.
coordination.
I'm surprised, despite the fact I've got a fused spine. I've always been good at climbing. We sometimes go bouldering. Remember when we did that briefly?
What, you all went bouldering?
Yeah, we went
I didn't
bouldering.
go.
Me, Russell Hicks, Nico.
I wasn't invited.
You know who's good at it?
Russell Hicks?
Me?
No,
That's great.
You were terrible.
What is bouldering? Is that when you go down crevices or rock climbing?
Rock climbing is what we do.
Oh, you go.
But not ropes or anything. It's walking up a hill.
Jay Hanley, he's good at it.
Yeah, I can see him. He's kind of a wiry guy.
Yeah.
I'm wiry.
I would have been good at it.
Man,
I didn't get
you
invited.
couldn't go bouldering.
You touched the top without even fucking claiming on shit.
We got one last story, which I thought was quite good, actually. I don't know who. I think Nico gave this.
I hope it's another murder-suicide.
Another gem from Nico.
It's actually a sexual assault, so it's very serious.
What? Let's see.
Oh, there.
What's this?
Oh, I posted this.
Oh, I posted this.
I
in the
posted
group.
this. I posted it
No,
first.
that was me.
I posted this.
So this is 2.
Meta, which is Facebook's virtual world, has launched an investigation after a woman said she was groped by a stranger in the metaverse.
It's just pathetic.
I mean, is that virtually groped?
Yeah, virtually groped. But the thing is, if you like, virtual reality
Wait
can be
until
pretty
she plays
immersive.
Grand Theft Auto.
Listen, like, virtual reality is pretty immersive. I've seen the virtual reality porn. It was like my dick was getting sucked for real. It was amazing. Although it felt like my hand. I don't know how that works. But so it feels really immersive. So then you could feasibly feel
You have
violated.
sensors on your cock?
No, I was wanking and looking at the porn.
Do you think she? do you think she was itching her butt when she got groped?
Well, that's the thing. Like, there was no sort of. So it is just like it's completely mental, in more than one.
Do you have sensors all over your body when you're in the metaverse?
You can get you can get these haptic suits, which is mostly for like shoot 'em ups and point of view shooter games, where if you get shot, it vibrates on the part of your body that you get shot at. I don't know if you had one of them, if this lady had one of them, but the unnamed woman said that her avatar was groped by a stranger and the other users had supported the incident. Look, don't get me wrong, you can get bullied and harassed verbally in Meta, in the VR world, but
I can't.
I think you can.
Pretty tough.
This is the thing.
You're
then.
too busy wanking. Do you know? You can get.
You can't, like, I don't know. How are you gonna police that though?
Oh, they police this shit because it's all recorded, isn't it?
But how? How are you gonna know?
I don't know.
Well, I guess it'd be easier to police
The
because
thing is,
they'll have all the digital footprint.
But the thing is, the avatar.
But when you're in a
Yeah.
video game, you bump into shit, and you just you know what I mean.
You can't stare in the metaverse either.
In the metaverse, the avatar that they look like the Nintendo Mii characters. So her saying she got groped is like saying I groped Donkey Kong or some shit. It's like no, it's just it's so pathetic. It's just like everything in 2021 is just someone trying to make themselves a victim because there's nothing wrong with them. Like that white guy on the plane just fucking moaning for no reason. Like, look at me, I'm such a hero. I'm a victim because he can complain
But
about
you know what I mean, though. There's clipping in video games and crashing when two characters come together.
Are you still
Will that
playing
be
your
classed?
Mega Drive?
And my N64. But you know,
Maybe I'll get a PlayStation.
That still happens, man.
Maybe I'll get a PlayStation 5 for Christmas.
GoldenEye was the best game.
GoldenEye was the best game.
But no, so what? Like staring, as Mooch said. Will there be staring in the metaverse? What if I put down my controller to go and make a sandwich and I'm just there staring? Like, you're gonna fucking pull me up for that? You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. This world is mad.
Yeah.
And the metaverse, as I said, is just going to. The mental health. If people think that social media now mashes up young people's mental health, the metaverse is just going to obliterate it.
But I don't think people
completely.
I don't think people will use it. I think it's
going to happen. You know what's happening is because there's so much like NFTs and all this kind of stuff tied to it, and there's going to be opportunity to make big money from it like now. So that's people are rushing to get into it now.
Right.
So that's how they're doing it, and then they're gonna pull the rug from under you, and all our reality is gonna be gone from us, and we're just gonna be sat there in this stupid metaverse shit.
Well, they won't until they can make the headsets more convenient, and it won't happen because I used
5 years.
Well, we used Oculus. It's kind of fun when you use it, but then it's like it's a novelty.
Yeah.
After you use it, this is amazing, and you do actually think it's amazing, and then after about an hour, you're like,
yeah, and that's it, and you never really want to use it again.
Nah, but give it 5 years.
Apart from
That
porn.
There's a lot of people who are very much into it.
Yeah.
Like just because you've got shit going on in your life. Like I think that's one thing that a lot of people don't have that shit going on in their life, so this is their escapism.
Yeah.
And it's very easy to get involved in that.
I think there's going to be a big market for I don't know, some sort of socializing thing, like for real. in real life.
Oh yeah, there will be people to break away from that because it will become too much, and some people will wake up and say, "Nah, we gotta go back to nature."
Yeah.
And that will happen as well. But the big push is to get everybody on this metaverse nonsense.
And that's why Facebook is still pushing the thing. Oh, there's a pandemic, Omicron, it's going to kill. Even though, like, in South Africa, huge explosion in cases, 3 deaths yesterday. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not
Gone
the
down
deaths.
25% as well this week.
Yeah, the number of deaths, like, Omicron's just not making people seriously ill. It's making them a bit ill, but not seriously ill. But Facebook and all the tech companies are pushing the thing. Oh, it's not. We've got to shut everything down because they make money when everyone's shut down. Because everybody's on their phones, like Nico and Darius are right now.
I'm not on my phone. I'm playing with this.
I'm not playing. I'm distracted by a bit of string.
Yeah,
I'm eating my own hair because I'm mad.
I saw a shiny, so I'm distracted.
I can, yeah, but this is an audio. This is an audio platform, really.
Why do you ask everyone to like and subscribe on YouTube each week?
Because that's where we push it. But someone told me they listen on Spotify.
Yeah.
Also, we've got 29 reviews on iTunes. So if you leave us another review, yeah, it's quite good. You know what's annoying? I looked on the iTunes. Wait, hold on. I'll tell you conspiracy theory. I looked on the iTunes top comedy podcasts. Obviously, we're not on there. But I looked at some of them, the top 10. They've got less reviews than us. They've got 15 reviews, yet they're on there. Yeah. We've got 29.
Our reviews are all saying this is terrible.
No, they're all 5 stars. We've got 1 2-star review.
Really? What did the 2-star say?
I don't know. It didn't say nothing.
Sometimes you can just
we know who that is. We know that is.
It's one of our nemesis.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Yeah, well, they probably have more listeners. Maybe that might be. Maybe they've got more downloads.
Or they're not saying controversial stuff. They promote, because Apple iTunes is part of the,
problem
mainstream.
But we've got more reviews. We should be up there, man.
No, you're right. It's because big tech is keeping this this podcast down.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the average chat, the zero preparation.
Yeah.
Nico on his phone.
I bought penguins.
I was trying to sort a gig.
It's big tech who are suppressing our voices.
They are.
I've got 18,780 subscribers now.
Oh, have ours increased while we're on here?
I'll tell you how many we've got. We have, right now, this could be a big week for us. We've got 973 subscribers. We can get 27 more.
We need 27.
And we'll hit the big 1,000.
And we're going to have a 3-speech party.
Yeah, which is actually kind of what we had today.
In the metaverse.
In the metaverse.
There's going to be a free bar.
Yeah.
You'll get
sexual harassment.
you know, after the last episode, so many people told me, said, well, that was a really good, great podcast. Dapper was a great guest. It would flow really well. It was informed, and really looking forward to the next episode.
Well, and
this is it.
They've learned a valuable lesson.
We're only as strong as the guests we have.
No, don't say that. It's not funny. This is a good podcast. Should we call it a day?
Yeah. I think it's best we call it a day.
All right, happy Christmas, everyone. Have a great Christmas.
Before we do, okay. So
if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe.
Yes, and I'll see you January 28th in Bristol.
We're going to do more podcasts before then anyway.
At the Tobacco Factory. Get your tickets. Only 20 left.
You said there was 22 earlier on.
2 just went.